YouTube. I hope this video finds you well and warm on a Super Bowl Sunday. I am semi-stuck, I guess you can say it. They've shut us down here in New Mexico, in Albuquerque, because of high winds. So well, that's cool with me, because I might be able to sit here long enough to do a 34, and which I really would like to have a 34 reset, so I don't have to jack with time, because my next run is to my truck, and then from Phoenix I'm heading south. That's a good thing. As soon as I see that state that starts with the T, Texas, oh Lord, I'm so ready to be home for a little. You know, you be out here for a while. It's time to get a little break. You need your own 34 reset. You know, so what am I'm bugging you on Super Bowl Sunday for? Because I've had several people ask me about the cameras and in the trucks, and this isn't the first time that I've made a video talking about the cameras, you know, but it's for some people, I think it's a deal-breaking thing. I believe they get that big brother mentality, that you're just being constantly monitored or micromanaged or whatever it is. And the fact is, you're being constantly watched and micromanaged. I mean, but let's think about it for a minute, okay? The company lets you loose in a $160,000 piece of equipment. They're paying you to pull some freight, and that freight is $1 million in freight. That piece of equipment can weigh up to 80,000 pounds. And once you get out here, you're going to start seeing some stuff that'll make you wonder how, there aren't, people getting, run over by big trucks every second, every minute, every day of every hour of every day. Because, I mean, I've parked and woke up the next morning and there's boxes and empty cans of beer on the side of my truck. Okay. You just see some crazy stuff, man. I mean, and then there's people are getting out on the road and driving. The cameras in those trucks are there to protect both you and the company against libel. It helps tell the truth. But those cameras are not there to find you guilty on purpose. I had a subscriber, I hope he doesn't think that I took him out of context. I didn't. What he said, that there's nothing good come out of those cameras, and that the cameras were there to for them to fire you or something, and the fact is, companies do not just Swift, but none of these companies spend all that money to train you and insure liable on the truck for you driving it, all that stuff, just so they can find a way to fire you. I mean, that's, if you're doing something that's a fireable offense, you need to be fired. But the cameras are not there to, be your executioner. That's just not the fact. So there's a video I'm about to show you. Again, I run the risk when I do this that Swift will run across this video and say, hey, you showed our private information, you made it public, therefore you're no longer a driver here at Swift Transportation. Well, okay, it is what it is. But if I can help you, fine. It just is what it is. I'll suffer the consequences. I think a lot of you guys and gals want to come out here and do this, but you may be afraid of the cameras or something, and you know, it's just not the fact. What you're about to see is my boo-boo. The other day, I pulled out of a yard of one of our yards, and the brake drums and everything was packed full of snow, and I had ABS lights and everything going on. And I had been trying to break the snow away from the brake drums and everything. So I was trying to make those lights go away. So I had to stop a couple of times on my way heading out of the gate. So when I got just beyond the gate where they closed it behind me, I stopped and I got out and I did it again. I knocked the brake stuff away, turned the truck back on, and the lights were off. So I went on to the traffic and I started driving. And as I was driving, give me some fingers. Okay, so as I'm driving, I kept looking down like this. I'm looking at the gauges, and the reason I was doing that is because I was still very, very close to the terminal. I hadn't even passed the front of the terminal building yet. And if those lights came back on, I would just make the block, go back in there and put the truck in the shop, okay? Well, I'm looking up and I see traffic, and I began to focus on the traffic as I'm up and down with my eyes on the gauges, right? And when the traffic cleared, I proceeded right through a red light. I was watching the traffic, watching the gauges, but not watching the traffic light, and I had a red light. So, preceding all of that stuff, I was wrong. I'm not defending myself at all. I screwed up. Okay, I should have been fully aware of everything in front of me, or just, you know, stopped. You know, if I had worries about the truck, I should have just took it back in there. So I don't make any excuses for it. But I'm going to show you this because what happens is when you do something like that, the dash cam records it and it sends a message to the driver leaders, and they say, hey, you need to watch a critical event. So this is what you see. They record, it's being recorded. You're going to see two looking screens, okay? I know I got some rusty hands. I took a shower yesterday and didn't lotion up. So, and I got to take another one here in a little while, and I'll get that rust off my fingers so it don't look like I've been, you know, boxing a bag of powder. So, you're going to see two little boxes. So only on one side of the camera works because the other one is rearward facing. It's not on. So although the camera is facing inside too, it's off. You can't, they're not recording you inside the truck. They're only recording the road and the event. And that's what you're about to see, okay? So here you go. You get to watch my screw up. All right, that was me messing up. But the reason I showed you that is so you can see, yeah, it's two cameras, it's got two views, but only one of them is working. Think about that for a minute. Why would they want to record you on the inside the truck? Remember the last video I talked about that. I mean, don't nobody want to see no big old fat nasty grizzly bear butt naked, half a transy sitting butt with a G-string on and high heel shoes and smoking a cigar, driving down the freeway. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that. That may not be the only reason why I do it. I mean, they probably have other reasons. Here's a valid reason. Valid, okay? No clowning, just valid. Let's say this happens. There's a female driver. And she's parked at a truck stop. got the blinds pulled, okay? But she's undressing, and another driver backs into her truck. It triggers the camera come on. And it's forward facing and rear facing. Through the crack of the blinds, the camera happens to catch her naked in the truck. What do you think the liability of that is? That's probably more on the line of right company liability towards that female driver, that they decided to turn them things off. You know, the other side is pretty fortunate. Did it get hell? I don't know. It might have been that, you know. That shit might have happened, you know. I mean, one day Swift saw that shit on the goddamn the dash camera and I got to try to call somebody and see if I can rectify this. I wonder if anybody else is having this problem. Let me call. This is CR England. What can do for you? Hey, England, this is Swift. I want to know if you've been watching the dash cameras. Right now, there's a guy on the dash camera, and he's got his junk duct tape to his butt crack, making a... I don't know what the hell that is. Swifty, we no watch that kind of stuff here. We don't... We see nothing. We see nothing. Wait, England. Wait, what? Oh my God. Let's see if I can call someone else here. Ring. Yeah, Swift. This is Maverick. What the hell? What do you want? Easy. I'm trying to find out if you're watching the dash camera. No, I'm not watching the dash camera. I'm out here throwing these goddamn chains in the 15 below zero ass shit. What is that? Flatbed and chains and ties and shit. Hey, no one told you to take that. We told you about that flatbed stuff. Hey, I gotta make some of that out of my goddamn it. Come in with that bullshit. Oh my gosh. These folks are crazy. I know. I call. Ring. Hello. This. Hold on a minute. Hold on. This KLRQ. What? That's not even your name. What the hell? What are you doing over there? Nothing, Swift. What you want, Swift? I want to know if you're watching this guy doing the old beautiful mind in reverse on the dash camera. I mean, this guy's got his junk taped to his taint, and he's bending over, giving us a fruit bowl. Can you see that? No, Swift. Hold on a minute. Hey, KLLM, they watching us. Put your clothes back on and say, no! Untank your tape there. Then sit down, that shit won't happen. No, Swift. I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you dig into that some further and let me know? Bye. Oh my God. What the hell's going on with people today? I gotta find somebody to know what the hell's going on. Who's calling me now? What? Hello, this is Swift. This is CR. I'm not supposed to say who it is. What point? This Swift. It is. I have a question for you. Go ahead. What's your question? I got stuff going on over here. Come on. I want to know. Is your refrigerator running? Ha! In joke. God dang it, England. I don't have time for all of that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, England. I gotta go. I'm looking out of my window here, and there's about 7 of my drivers out in the parking lot, and oh my God, they're running into each other. They're wrecking out right here on the yard. They hadn't even left the yard, and they're wrecking out in here. What the? Oh my God. One of the trucks just flipped over in his own parking spot. All he did was put it in drive, and the truck flipped up and landed on his roof. I got a mess going on over here in England. I gotta go. I gotta call safety. You know you don't have safety at Swift. Hey, we have a janitor. I gave him one of those jackets with the fluorescent lighters in it, and it's got safety on the. I don't know what the fuck. Look, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why. What the hell? Whoa! I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they turned them off. All I know is it's a good thing for me, it's a good thing for you, it's a good thing for the companies. They don't need them damn cameras forward facing. Whatever decision they made to turn those rearward facing cameras off, it was best for everybody. Okay? The cameras are only there to help you or protect the company in case, you know, a situation isn't what the lawyers are trying to make it out to be. So don't be afraid of that, okay? Just, if you screw up, you screw up. You be a man or you'll be a woman, and you stand up and say, I screwed up. And we fix it and we move on. That's how it works, okay? I'll see you when I see you.